Planet X TV.
The earliest days of the Beach Patrol just kind of evolved out of the need to accommodate bathers that were coming to Atlantic City in large numbers on trains. As young kids, we went to the beach, age 10 years old by ourselves, and meet in the beach with your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and hanging around the lifeguards. 1959, I was a rookie and worked every summer for 56 years. I never had a summer off. In fact, this is my first summer off since I was about 13.
It's our headquarters tent, and we have all kinds of old pictures all over the tent. These are just an example of a few of them we've collected over the years. These buildings we have on the beach, we call them lifeguard tents. I guess this is where it started. That's actually a tent. This is probably in the 20s. These pictures are really cool. Everybody loves them. All the old guys that come back, come in, they bring their grandkids in and says, here's me in 1955. And we really enjoy it.
You know, you get to the age of 14, it's kind of your time to make a beach patrol, and that's usually what everyone did around here who grew up on the beach and just were locals.
You would get familiar with all those guys at that particular beach, the lifeguards there. And, you know, every day you go up to them, you talk to them, and yeah, they were like role models.
I think it was kind of a natural progression that as soon as I turned 16, that the captain of the patrol was like, when are you going to start lifeguarding?
My father, who was an amazing bayman, he always told me, you know, do what you love and write your own ticket. It was at that moment where I had decided that I wanted this to be my life.
It's an awesome job. You don't become a millionaire from it. You're out here protecting lives.
Surfing in the winter and becoming a pro surfer was a perfect balance for life-saving in the summer. And I had a great captain my first 10 years here. He allowed me to go and travel and do my surfing, and you know, it only helped our race team here with the paddling, because essentially I was paddling all the time.
I started racing triathlon the summer after my freshman year in college. I turned pro at the end of that summer and started racing pretty quickly for the U.S. national team, under 23 team, and my career just kind of went from there. To me, I always felt like you have one life and you sort of have one opportunity to capitalize on the things that you love. And being able to be a part of the patrol and use all of my knowledge of fitness and sort of pass it on to some of the other guards here, it's kind of a great thing.
Through the years, competing and everything else, there was a lull when my kids were born. I left the beach. When it became time for them to get on the beach patrol, it was all good news.
Obviously, with my dad competing, and as I made the beach patrol, hearing the stories of my dad as a lifeguard and competing, and it was nothing short that my brother Andrew and I were going to gravitate towards competition.
My first few seasons, when I was on, my brothers were already rowing, doing very well. As I got older, you know, I realized, you know, it's in my blood, I'll try it. I felt bad for my parents. They didn't know who to root for.
It's a real big dynamic when you have two of your kids going head-to-head against each other. As a father, it's pretty tough.
Dave and I always had that brotherly rivalry tension, so to speak. You know, come race day, we don't even really look at each other. We'll give like a little head nod.
In passing, I'll wave to Ashton and say good luck, but we both know you're not really wishing him good luck. You're hoping he gets water at the start, you're hoping he gets beat up or something so you can get the advantage. I know he's thinking the same thing. But that was where we were both in a mode where during the summer, the beach patrol racing was just, it was all it was about, man. You train hard, you want to win races, and beating each other was number one.
The Red Bull called and said they're bringing the Super Bowl of surf and rescue to Atlantic City.
The vibe out on the beaches, everybody's really fired up about it.
I think it's going to be a great competition. By no means do I think it's going to be an easy feat to get to the final 8.
These guys are really competitive, but they got the same goal in mind, and it's about rescue, and it's about, at the end of the day, everybody comes home safe.
I'm not usually one to get sick, or if I do, it's only a day. I actually spent 28 hours in the hospital and just got released. I was advised by my doctor. He said, absolutely not for competing for this event today. So it sucks that I can't compete, but at the same time, it allowed an opportunity to get my twin brother Andrew back in the game here. The last time I raced was about probably 9 years ago. Fortunate and thankful to have the opportunity to compete.
The expectations to get in the, so to speak, gladiatorial pit with the best gladiators of our sport and battle it out.
Here we go! Oh, that's for real, ladies and gentlemen, we're on the way!
from the swim. Ryan, I think, came out of the water in 4th or 5th place. Tagged our paddler, Jenna, had a fantastic paddle. Actually caught up to our second team. She tagged me, and Billy Webster and I, we had quite a challenge ahead of us with the 5 boats in front of us. By the apex buoy, we really put the pedal to the metal, so to speak. We were pretty much neck and neck for second place. Fortunate enough, we caught a wave, and blew right past ship bottom for the second place win.
Going into that event, the final, hitting the water, we're 7th place, moved to the 6th place, then 5th place around the turn. And once we got around that last buoy, I knew we had a shot. We edged out 3rd place, and so I couldn't believe it.
Surf Lifesaving has never been put on a stage like this, and the crowds that showed up were unbelievable. The support was fantastic, and just to have all of these amazing athletes and surf lifesavers here, I was just fired up to go compete.
Planet X TV. Planet X TV.
It's beautiful. I've never really seen anything like this. It's all new to me. Once the list came out and they got sent to all of us, like the first person that texted me was Albie and was like, dude, I'm like, what's up? He's like, wave pool. I was like, I know, it's gonna be fun.
We're here at Surf Snowdonia. This is day 1 of Red Bull Unleashed.
What we're doing today is just seeding the round. Basically, the guy that rips the hardest today will be a #1 spot.
They need to be fluent and make it look good and critical at the same time, which is really tough.
Everyone's getting 3 waves right now, and then 3 waves tomorrow, and you want to make 1st through 16, and that's how they're going to seed for the main event that starts tomorrow. All the boys are just ripping.
Had it a few waves now, we're all getting used to it and trying to do different stuff, and in the middle of nowhere in this beautiful place.
This is insane. Mountains, all green, like forest. Then we got a wave pool.
Every single surfer that's shown up, their jaw drops when they see this mechanical wave just surge out of the pool, and surfing has been insane.
It's way bigger than the first one that I saw. In the Basque Country, I went I think it was 1.5 years or 2 years ago, and it's unbelievable. I can't believe how far it's come, and just, I'm psyched for the boys. I can't wait for them to start flaring.
I want to get out there and have it.
Usually don't have that big of a crowd when you surf. You're kind of alone, especially in the heat. You're kind of just doing your own thing. Being this close to a crowd is definitely going to be different.
It's a pretty exciting feeling, having all that surrounding and people cheering you on.
The format was something we put a fair bit of time in, sort of wanting to change it up, make it more exciting. Give the surfers more opportunity to really open up and be able to just, completely express themselves on the waves.
It's just crazy sitting on the poolside and watching a guy surf, and then you have to try and battle it out wave for wave. That's amazing.
Fair competition, and for the crowd, I think this has to be the future for it.
These guys are really pushing the limits right now, so they're taking more risks and stuff. Obviously, that's what the crowd want to see, and that's what the judges want to see.
No other surf event where you kind of have that energy where you're playing on the crowd, you're kind of messing with your opponent, because you finish the wave right next to him, and then he goes.
This is history, the first Red Bull Unleashed final!
When you get the crowd involved, and towards the end, it was the energy behind it was amazing.
The 2015 Red Bull Unleashed champion is Albie!
Planet X TV. Planet X TV.
When it comes down to fishing, it's serious business.
This is a crazy place to come, especially in the middle of September and on. Hey! Yeah, now you're talking. This is where all the salmon spawn. We know you got one. And this is why all these fishermen are here. Yeah, good luck. In one way or another, we're going out to try and catch a king.
I've known Don about 8 years. I came down here with Don to help get on some fish, so we're gonna get the can opener out. We're gonna open up a can of whoop ass.
We usually get up early so we can get on the first bite. It's usually a real ferocious first bite. It wakes you up. It's a wake-up call. It's like coffee in the morning. Yeah, that one ready?
Yep, that one's ready to go.
This one goes back, way back, 40 feet on that one. Going down on the counter. Slam it in. Boom. We're ready. Okay, now let's turn around and get on the hole.
Okay, we got these on the downriggers.
Yeah.
Okay, and basically, when a fish hits, you're gonna see the rod, you know, start popping.
Okay.
You're gonna wanna come straight up out.
Okay.
Yep. So when you do that, once you come up out of there, you're gonna wanna put your thumb on there.
Okay.
And then give a hook set.
And then it's guaranteed to get it in the boat from there, right?
You look away, and then it happens.
Yeah.
That's why I hate looking away.
Fish is gonna happen right on this pass, guys. Yeah, it's bite time. So I have to watch the rods intently because I'm coming into the secret spot again. This is hit time.
I'm watching those rods for a fish to hit, looking for that bite. You'll see it. Either they'll just pull it straight off, or you'll see it ding, 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 and then it's go time.
If we don't see anything rolling in the next 5 or 10 minutes, we're gonna go to another hole.
Come on, fish.
Are you ready to pull? Let's pull and
We're
let's
moving?
move. We're gonna move to the lava hole.
All right.
You ready, Fletch?
Yep.
Okay. These fish are determining what holes they're gonna position themselves in. And that's what fishing's all about, is getting to the holes at the right time. You have a fish on? No, we missed one. Okay.
Being stubborn today.
In 3, 2.
Oh my God! Normally it is better than this. We're gonna do something different this time around. We're gonna go ahead and go down about 4 feet off the bottom, see if we can hammer a fish.
Planet X TV. Planet X TV.
We're gonna do something different this time around. We're gonna go ahead and go down about 4 feet off the bottom, see if we can hammer a fish. Don't jerk it back and forth. Just nice and smooth.
Oh. Got off?
He's gone. He's off. This. Yesterday was a piece of work. The strategy today is to load our brightest lures. Our Johnny Lavas, Scott Fletcher's Mini Lava, and a Rotten Banana. You just get them out there, I'll put them down, okay?
All right.
Guys, be ready. We might have to move quick. Oh, boom. Go, go, go.
Fish
on. Woo! Hey, how's that for clockwork, huh? Yeah. There you go.
Little guy, but it'll work.
Little puppy right there. Woo! What took you so long, Fletch? Go, 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 come on! Set it!
He's there.
Is it a fish?
Yeah. He's coming right up. Got him? There it is. Good fish.
Day 2 is going to be better, okay? There you go, baby. Are you kidding me? We were already 100% better. We're at the hatchery hole, and I took you up in the dark, so you can't really see where we're at. It's kind of a good thing. You know, I don't want you to know anyway. So, oh, missed him. Fletcher, what's going on? You're supposed to be setting the hook. The object is we're trying to use these super baits that I developed in my garage. There's about 50 guides in our region that are using these things right now. They're really bright lures. You can flash them up. They're early morning biters, and boy, did they hit. Wham!
This is what we got in the water now.
This is what we have in the water. There's a reason why they use them.
Okay.
It used to be 1 bite for a herring every 12 hours.
Yeah.
We've had 3 bites in the last 5 minutes. Okay.
We're about to open the deli.
Oh boy. Oh boy. There's a secret sauce right there. Man, that actually smells good.
Super Dippin' Sauce is a fish attractant that we make. It's been a garlic bite out here, so it helps people catch fish.
Should I go down to another secret spot here?
Yeah, I think it's about time.
I'm gonna drop into a high-risk hole there, one that you don't normally fish.
I got a gin and tonic.
We're in a tournament hole here. This is where the big fish live, guys.
Tournament hole.
To them, this rock cliff is glorious. I'm gonna drop it into the 50-foot hole, guys. I'm going out 45 just to be a risk taker. I gotta zero out the bottom because I gotta be accurate as hell. Go, 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 come on!
Pop off, pop it.
Go. It's on, man. It's off. No, it's on. Go ahead. Come on, keep the tension on him. Reel like crazy. Reel, don't jerk your rod around. It's got only 1 hook in him.
Where are you? Yeah. Whoa, here it goes. It's coming down.
You got a big, big fish, dude. Yeah! He's just trying whatever he can to get you off.
Just who's more tired, the king or you?
Yeah. Paul's a rookie. It's his first fish, man. You darn right I was yelling at him. Go the other way, other way, other way, other way. Yeah!
That's right.
You know what? He's gonna have a salmon barbecue.
Planet X TV. Planet X TV.
Nice. Hey.
This fishery has exploded. There's maybe 1,000 boats on the water. Next weekend, there'll be 2,000 boats on the water. We're getting customers from Alaska to come to this fishery. Yeah! There's more fish in this water, and they're very bright fish. Yeah, now there you go, baby. I've been doing this a long time, and Bonita's a special place for people to come and fish.